Let's see what is in the Dungeon and Dragons. Very super shiny. It's like, is there a golden ticket? It's like a Willy Wonka bar.
It could be.
It's a Willy Wonka bar. All right, that's a 15 card collector booster. These things are $30.
Yeah.
$30 for this pack. Y'all thought Pokemon was expensive.
One pack, $30.
Magic's right up there.
But some of the sets do have a bunch of $200 hits, like Evolving Skies.
Welcome in, guys.
Welcome in.
Lauren.
Kenny.
Junior.
I thought you were doing the intro. I didn't get the memo.
You were supposed to say your own damn name. You forgot your name. Welcome in, guys, to GastlyGrabs, where we have a little online store if you're new to our channel here. And yes, here it is. We have over 2,700 sessions, over 11,000 sales, 147 orders, and our conversion rate sucks.
Yep.
Been doing this for about 3 years now, but GastlyGrabs.com. We're also on eBay, whatnot, YouTube, IG, and also Discord.
Mama had a long day today.
Yeah, I think we got everything.
Adding singles.
Well, yeah, we added some singles. This is our Google Sheets, where you can find this on GastlyGrabs.com. And it's a hyperlink to our Google Sheets, which is a live sheets. Also, all these cards are posted on our TCG player. And guess what? There is a GastlyGrabs.com has this hyperlink of our TCG player as well. But we finally can celebrate. We hit over 300.
We did.
Over 300 hits have sold on TCG player. Let's go.
And you can see it was a variety of things that we
It
added.
was a lot of things, old and new. The white are the old ones that were from the very beginning and like 2 or 3 months ago. So stuff has been picking up a little bit there. Finally catching on. Just need to wheel the hook in a little faster.
Right.
Probably easier if there was a magic card. But
Fishy.
Fishy.
Or one of KFC's lures.
That's true. But you're probably wondering if we made any money today.
Well, yeah, if you're following our small business, this is our channel here.
Very small.
We just keep losing and losing and losing. And we want you guys to see that it's not as easy as everyone says.
And this is posting every day.
Starting
videos
a Pokemon channel costs a lot of money, and there is a lot of loss.
Because it's just, you got to keep going. And we've been doing this for 3 years.
3 years now.
So today, shipping cost was $13. We didn't buy any cards. We didn't buy any supplies. There we go. Another message, because we're nonstop 24/7 on business.
Yes.
TCG player, this time we made a lot. We made $240. Now, take that in consideration, it's not the cost of the cards.
Right. It's just a cash flow statement.
Cash flow.
This is how much money came in. This is how much money came out.
And yes, stuff sold on eBay, but no one paid me.
Right.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Auctions are $1. Can't use a credit card? Then don't pay.
I think, too, when you said that, this is not a profit. People need to realize, too, like, you're going to lose money on cards and you're going to make money on cards. That if you can't handle that, that is a very tough business.
Because not every card's going to make money, and a lot of cards go crazy.
It's actually in a time right now where everyone says you trip over a Pokemon card and make money. And that's not true.
No, especially now that the IRs have crashed.
Especially like we showed you that full art Melodic. Was an $8 card down to $2.
$2. The
you
IRs
gotta be able to
and
stomach that.
Everything has been changing and has been shifting.
Or if you're a big enough store, which we've talked to, they just put it in the back. They will not sell it for a loss.
No. And even with their distributor and everything, their distribution raises the prices on boxes. They know that no one's going to buy that price. They sit it in the back. And they'll stay on it and they sit on it. I know a lot of store owners.
Right.
And they're okay to sit on it. But with a small business, we need that money flow all the time. I agree, Philip. We need money flow all the time. He needs more dog bones.
Yeah.
That's why.
Get more biscuits.
As you can see, we made about $227, which that doesn't factor in.
So I added in last night. This is how much we've put out and put in total so far. First day we were 5, then we made the 250, so then we were down 250. We made the 54 on eBay, and then we were up to $50.
And then we bought $450 worth of cards, which then lowers our price crazy. And then
so
we have not been. And then we bought $500 in cards.
Right.
So an average in a week, I would say a good average. We spent about $1,000 a week in Pokemon.
Right.
That has been average for 3 years straight.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed 100% $1,000 in Pokemon every week.
And you gotta think about. This Destined Rivals drops tomorrow. That your people are paying. We paid $240 for a booster box.
Right.
So I don't know where they're gonna land when they drop, or what people are gonna be selling them for. But I mean, you're gonna put out $250 to maybe make $10.
Maybe.
Or
holding it for a year.
People might reject the product, and now instead of it being a $100 booster box,
just like Journey Together,
right? We've got an entire case
of ETBs.
We
spent almost $100. It was like $95 of ETB.
Yeah,
and it was 3 days before the launch.
Yeah, because it was right there, and it was you gotta pay tax.
Right.
Some of the wholesale sites they won't take tax IDs.
Right, so you still pay tax on it.
Blowout takes tax IDs.
Yes, Hills does not. And a lot of distributors, they do tax too.
Right.
They do tax and they do shipment.
Right.
You still pay tax and shipping, guys.
So
even if you get a distributor.
pay to be a business, and it still doesn't guarantee you to have tax free.
That, and then it also doesn't guarantee your product.
No.
Doesn't guarantee you the product, especially nowadays. Even if you have a distributor, I know a lot of people that do, and their stuff has just canceled on them.
Right.
Allegations had canceled.
Just said, hey, we ran out. This is it.
Right.
So
that's what's the problem with business, and even being in a small business, and people can't even get allegations anymore.
Right. You gotta have basically brick and mortar with tournaments.
And even people who have brick and mortar and tournaments, which I know a couple, can't get it.
Right.
They're
done.
You
gotta have brick and mortar. And then you got to have tournaments. You have to have room, tables, chairs,
everything, judge,
food. You got to pay a judge. I mean, it is a lot of money to maybe make $20 a box.
If that.
It's crazy.
If that, because they're also pretty high. Distributors are too. So here is our TCG player, guys. We still have 3 orders. Technically, it was 2 because I didn't get one done today.
Right. One was fairly large.
Someone. I know he's okay that I hold his for another day. But we got feedback. We're halfway marked to 1,000.
Right,
we have been doing this for 3 years. We're a level 4 with 21,000 cards on inventory, not including another 100,000 plus that is sitting between my closets and my floor over here.
Right.
There are cards everywhere. And yes, you need room too, because it's not a little corner. Looks like we're in a little corner because we are in a little corner because Pokemon's everywhere else. But, alright, so that is our TCG player.
Yeah, look at that. We have an inventory, 20,000 cards. And we're only getting an average. We were doing 7 to 10? And it's
7,
slowed
10.
down.
It has slowed down
significantly.
Since the new change of rotation.
Right.
That made it slow down.
So...
even though I got Prismatic on there, I bought Prismatic bulk. I have bought Journey Together's bulk. I have bought any bulk that I could possibly see. We also have Magic on here as well, guys. Which also a little sneak peek. We're going to open up another pack of Magic here, so we're going to see what we got.
Another collector's pack.
Dungeons and Dragons collector's pack. All right, and then here's our eBay store, guys. Like I said, we start auctions off at $1. Here's some that are still at $1. There is a bid on it. The red means no bids yet. They go off every night. We have ones drop every night. We also have buy it nows, but guess what? Giving you a little insider tip. These buy it nows are 10% cheaper on our website at GastlyGrabs.com because eBay charges me 15%. My website charges me 5%-ish. So I don't factor my monthly charge. I have to pay monthly for my website, but it's 5% for transactions.
Right.
So you guys are going to get the 10%. So anything that's buy it now on here is basically 10% or more. Some might be more depending. But yes, This is what we got on our eBay. And we had eBay for a while, but we have now just restarted eBay. We had little difficulties with lovely eBay at one point in life.
Right. And we have, it says we have a total of almost $2,000 on here. And we have lost on basically everything we've sold.
Yes.
For the first 20, 25 items.
Yes. Anything auctions, it's
everything
loss.
Has been a loss.
Anything auction is a loss.
It's just time. We need some of the room back. Like
we need room, and we need some money coming in to buy the bulk that bulk is selling.
Right.
And the bulk is always going to sell. It's a good threshold.
Right.
To hold
to
on.
get stuff. Instead of sitting on some
because for us, Seal doesn't sell. Toys and Funko Pops didn't sell without auctioning them off.
Right.
So, yeah. And now we can't rip and ship because if you guys know, my website suspended all products of Pokemon except slabs. So I can't list, I can't rip and ship, I can't do nothing. And I don't want to do Venmo or Zelle or PayPal because PayPal sucks with fees. But that's a whole nother story. But yes, that is what our little small business is, and it's not as peachy as everyone thinks it is.
Right. You don't
don't open up cards or wake up and make money.
Yeah.
It's really a lot of advertising, getting out there to the community, going to every cons, advertising at cons. I have stand-in lines. I never even enter in some of the cons. I would stand out front for like 3 or 4 hours talking to people that are standing in line before I even go into the con itself.
Right.
That's why it's like, there's nothing to film. There's not, it's not like a woohoo. Cons are not fun. It's work. It's all work because it's every single one is advertising.
Right.
Yeah.
Advertising is the hardest part of this business.
It is very hard.
Getting people to go to your website, like who am I? And I know a lot of the people that watch us know
apparently
who we
you
are.
don't know who you are because you couldn't even say your name in the beginning.
My name.
But that is the biggest problem. That's why IG is more of an advertisement portal than anything. Discord advertisement portal. So we're on both. You can message me anytime on IG or Discord, especially if you see something on the site and say, hey, that slab decreased. That's fine. We'll look into it. We'll move it down and if you want to purchase it, everything is negotiable. And I can't keep up with pricing on everything. So please take that in factor. Do your homework. Right. If something you want and it's a little high, let me know and we'll get the price back to where it needs to be.
Back to that. I understand that we're going to lose on some stuff, but we're going to win on some other stuff. So I want to keep things moving.
Yeah.
I'm all about transactions. I want to meet more people, do more deals.
Because cards will always be.
Right.
You get so many of the same cards.
The binder will show that here very soon. We're getting close.
Hopefully we'll
get
a
half
page
pages,
here. We got half pages.
A couple half pages of full arts.
There's a lot of full arts. A lot more than he thought.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. All right. Let's see what is in the Dungeon and Dragons. Very super shiny. It's like, is there a golden ticket? It's like a Willy Wonka bar.
It could be.
It's a Willy Wonka bar. All right. That's a 15 card collector booster. These things are $30.
Yeah.
$30 for this pack. Y'all thought Pokemon was expensive.
One pack, $30.
Magic's right up there.
But some of the sets do have a bunch of $200 hits, like Evolving Skies.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what the world I was doing. There we go. I don't know what I'm looking at.
You want to read them?
Oh, I can't. Once again, it is not a Pokemon.
A guard approach.
Like, how would y'all know that that's... You see a guard approach.
If you're into Magic, you would know.
Well, I'm sorry. I barely know
I know what I am, but what are you?
I know what I could do. These things are hard to camera. Holy crap, these are shiny. But this is what? It was 5 hollows or something?
A Ranger.
Dragonfire. This one's Dragonfire. That one's pretty cool. Leather armor. Well, I guess you need that for the Dragonfire. Check for traps.
Check for traps.
Yeah, well, there's blades. Sudden Insight. We did pull a $5 card, was the most out of this pack yesterday. We did one yesterday. And we pulled, this is a land? Yep, yeah. Mountains.
Hollow Mountains?
I got that. At least knew what the lands look like. Hollow
Montana.
Mountains. It's Montana. Instrument of the Bards. We had this yesterday.
Oh, that's the hit.
Is this the hit?
I believe so.
I think this is the $5 hit.
Yeah.
It's got a bear. It's got a bear. It's in Florida. It's a swamp.
It's our old.
It's our old house.
Old house.
There's a bear. How do you say that? Indomitable Might.
That's another hit.
Is that another hit? But it's not a hollow. Oh my god, this one's I'm not even. This is like some alien freaking thing. I ain't saying that name.
What is it?
There's too many there's X's. Clattering Skeletons. That's pretty cool, but that's not a hollow.
Scholar. I'll just go with.
But yeah, thank you. That one, forget it. I ain't even attempting that. Mimic. That looks like something in the Davy Jones locker. Meets Kiss. Beloved Ranger. Manticore, which is like a gargoyle with a purple background. I thought this said Hobo Goblin. We're going to go with that. Hobo Goblin of the lands.
It's another hit.
It is another hit. That one I'm not sure. And then Treasure.
He's the bandit lord.
What are these called? Token cards or something? Treasure and Spider Queen, which this is pretty sick. That's pretty sick looking. Yeah. Well, that's magic for you.
Bam.
Bam. It's not a Tina. It is not a Tina. Or an Altar Gengar.
Nope. But.
Or even a Sleepy T-Tar. Or a Paldea Hallow.
I was going to say, you're pulling at my heartstrings.
Well, I'm sorry. I pulled them all.
You did.
Except the Tina.
I haven't pulled a Tina.
I have not pulled a Tina, but I just looked. We have a lot of Lost Origin packs. That might be for future.
That could be.
I would like to pull that for once. And for once for me.
Yeah, that's possible.
Never pulled the cards for me. I always just went out and bought them. Pulled the cards for everybody else, which I loved because I enjoyed that.
That rush.
That rush. And then knowing it's going to a good home.
Oh, yeah.
That made it all worthwhile. Because I know even though I can't hear or see you, I knew you guys was screaming.
Right.
And
we
cheering.
know our buyers.
Yes.
For best friends, for everybody.
Yes, we definitely.
So we could feel the reactions.
Right. And then sometimes someone was on Discord and I could hear them scream.
Yeah, that is true. Well, we kept this one long.
We did because there was a lot to talk about, as in, I don't know. I don't know what we talked about.
Thanks for coming in.
Sorry.